Well, what happens when you wring out a cloth in zero gravity? Students at Lockview High School had to go a very long way to get their answer. Colleen Jones has that story.
It's not easy to transmit a live broadcast feed from space.
This is a really cool challenge because the space station is moving 28,000 kilometers per hour.
This is a big day at Lockview High School. Alex Murney was super keen.
I'm going to build a spacesuit to show how excited I am.
It's not every day the International Space Station is going to beam into your school's gym after all.
Lockview High School, this is Mission Control Houston.
And Chris Hatfield spoke these words.
So I read you loud and clear from the space station.
Meet Kendra Lemke and Meredith Faulkner. It was their experiment submission from all the entrants from across Canada that was chosen.
Never thought we'd actually win out of all of Canada.
Their experiment, what happens when you wring out a cloth full of water? They do it here on Earth.
The water goes straight into the bowl.
Now it was Chris Hatfield's turn to do the experiment in space. After he soaked the cloth with water,
It's getting nice and wet.
he started to wring the cloth out. It was much different in space than Earth.
The water's all over my hands. In fact, it wrings out of the cloth into my hands, almost like you had Jell-O on your hands or gel on your hand.
As the experiment beamed from the ISS, the girls beamed.
It's really cool to see how the water reacted when it was squeezed out of the washcloth.
For the students' teacher, John Monroe, the live broadcasting experiment was all pretty cool.
We talk about the International Space Station science class. We talk about experiments and how they're done, and then we get to see it for real. It really makes it real, brings it home.
And when Hatfield said,
Great experiment, worked perfectly. Meredith and Kendra, congratulations. Great idea.
It is very inspiring for a lot of the students here just to have that exposure to science and space and what is possible.
Colleen Jones, CBC News, Fall River.
All right, let's hear from you. Are you following Chris Hadfield's adventure in space? Call us toll-free, 866-420-4551, or you can always email us. The address is cbcns@cbc.ca. Please do leave your full name, and we'll have your thoughts on our stories every weeknight at 5:20.